If you want to be more efficient and effective while running your business with more inner peace, then working on the core of your issues instead of putting on a band-aid is vital. Welcome to the Business Brain Podcast.
I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve.
Marissa had an ever-growing piles of important papers that had to be dealt with. Client work, contracts, feedback, it was all there. When she joined our 90-day program, Optimize Your ADHD Brain, she knew something needed to change. This was not sustainable and was affecting her work. 3 weeks into the program, Marissa shared how the pile hasn't grown anymore. She's procrastinating less and she's feeling more energized by the end of her day. By the end of the program, not only there was no such concept of pile, her brain had made so many improvements in how it approached this concept of doing tasks that she saw improvements in her email, in laundry, and even in cooking. If you're experiencing something similar, I'm here to tell you, you do not have to struggle forever. In this episode 450 of the Business Brain Podcast, I'm going to share with you the exact steps of what you need to do to have your own transformation. But first, which one of your thinking skills is the strongest? Which one need some help? Find out by taking the Cognitive Function Assessment at lifepixuniversity.com/CF. lifepixuniversity.com/CF. While you're doing any task, you, without even realizing it, are using your 28 thinking skills. When the thinking skills you need to use are strong, doing the task is easy. If the thinking skill you need to use is weak, doing the task will be a challenge. The struggle Marissa had came from a weak thinking skill of summing up and precision. Summing up is the thinking skill of counting and organizing all the data. Precision is just what it sounds like, being precise. Pretty early on in the program, Marissa shared how she got this idea to not leave her desk until she closed out her tasks. This means she writes up all her notes, makes sure everyone on her team knows what needs to be doing, and everything is good to go. No reason to come back to the task. How did she all of a sudden get this idea? Well, for the past 3 weeks, until she got this idea, I've been asking her very specific type of questions to improve her thinking skills of summing up and precision. Through these questionings, it created new neuron connections in her brain where all of a sudden she got this idea and she can follow through on this idea really easy. You too can improve these thinking skills. Improve summing up by asking yourself questions like, what is the summary here? What's the main idea here? Can you tell me the story in 2 sentences, etc.? Anything that has to do with summing up, gathering all the information, and getting the main idea. And you can improve precision by simply taking the time to be more precise. Now, you can improve both those thinking skills together by being precise while summing up. Once I saw Marissa was really good at closing out her coaching and consulting calls and that pile wasn't growing, I knew it was time to apply these cognitive functions to other areas of her business and her life. And so I asked her, where else can you close the task out? Where else can you be really precise at summing up your task? Immediately she responded, I'm already doing it when it comes to cleaning my house and team meetings. Woohoo! Here are some additional ideas she came up with. Meal prepping, responding to emails, laundry, technical conversations with her husband. Essentially, anytime she's done a task, she doesn't leave the task until all the parts are put away or taken care of. The coolest part, since she improved her thinking skills of summing up and precision, closing out tasks was so easy. It wasn't draining and almost happened automatically. Before joining Optimize Your ADHD Brain, Marissa often left tasks half finished that caused her to procrastinate when she needed to come back to it. By improving these thinking skills of summing up and precise, she closed out those tasks easily, that when it came to doing the task, that happened easily too. Your challenge this week is to figure out if you need to work on summing up or being precise. If you need to work on summing up, ask yourself questions like, What's the main idea here? Or can I say this in one sentence? If you need to work on precision, take the time to be extra precise. Start by solving the root cause so closing out your tasks will be a whole lot easier. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of the Business Brain Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your business friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Cheers to peak brain performance.